Hey guys, Mark here again, and we're going to talk about biology again. In this case, we're going to talk about the cell cycle. I might take a bit longer on this video, and it might all be more random. I'm trying to go by the book because I don't really remember all of it like other students do. The cell cycle first starts with growth one. I'll sort of go through the cell cycle first, and then I'll explain more of it later. It goes through growth one first, and then there's synthesis, where it begins to replicate itself. Growth two, it keeps growing, and then I think it's mito- mm, yeah, it's mitosis, and then cytokinesis, where the cell actually splits. Um, but uh, so But let's start off at interphase. Interphase is the stage during which the cell grows, carries out cellular functions, and replicates or makes copies of itself in the DNA. Preparation for the next stage of the cycle. Interphase is divided within the three substages, as indicated. Oh, I wasn't supposed to read that. Um, interphase is typically just mitosis and cytokinesis. Well, no. Interphase is, I'm sorry about that. Interphase is growth 1, synthesis, and growth 2. Cytokinesis, like I said earlier, is the splitting of the actual cell. Uh, Chromosomes are the structures that contain the genetic material that is passed from generation of the cells. A chromatin is the relaxed form of DNA in the cell's nucleus. I know this is all kind of random. Just try to keep with me. Uh, hmm. Mitosis is the stage of the cell is where the cell cycle during which the cell's nucleus and nuclear material divide. Mitosis is divided into four substages. Mitosis and cytokinesis is sort of a a different thing. In mitosis, the nucleus splits and it's ready to become a different cell. In cytokinesis, the cell's actually splitting. Like it's instead of being one now with two nuclei, it's two different cells, but sharing the same thing. Um, mm, us in The first stage of mitosis, the stage of mitosis during which a cell dividing a dividing cell spends the most time, is called prophase. In this stage, the cell's chromatin tightens or condenses into chromosomes. In prophase, the chromosomes are shaped like an X, as shown. Ah, I'm not supposed to read that. Um, Sister chromatids are structures that contain identical copies of the DNA. It's sort of like it looks like it's the chromosome, the X-shaped chromosome. That's what it is. The centromere is the little thing that in the middle that holds them together, typically not breaking the bond. Um, Going into that, moving aside from that, we're going to discuss stem cells and daughter cells. Stem cells are unspecialized cells that can literally become, you know, no, that's why I'm explaining. Um, Stem cells are unspecialized cells that can become, it's raining outside, Jesus, uh, that can take any given job. Like if there was, like, if I cut myself and the stem cell needed to become, it actually becomes the cell. It doesn't just get the traits, it actually becomes a cell and takes its job. A stem cell could become a red blood cell, a white cell, a nervous cell. It can become literally almost um, every cell in the body. Uh, um, uh, mm, we're gonna talk about the spindle apparatus while I'm still trying to find other things to talk about at the same time. The whole structure, including the spindle fibers, centrioles, whatever however you say that, and aster fibers is called the spindle apparatus, um, and it's typically it is inside it's inside the cell, and um, it looks like a whole bunch of webbings. It's typically it's a thing that splits the sister chromatids apart, or the chromosome.